Welcome back on a Frugal Tech channel. I needed a cheap but effective CPU upgrade for my system to replace my Intel Pentium G4600, so I have recently bought this more recent Pentium G4600. This made me think a little bit. Can upgrading from Skylake Pentium to Kaby Lake Pentium be considered any good, or is it just a waste of time and money? Well, first of all, you have to make sure that your motherboard supports Intel Kaby Lake processors out of the box. If it does not, just upgrade your BIOS to the latest version and you should be okay. With that said, let's compare the two processors. The older Pentium G4400 is a dual-core running at 3.3 GHz and has an integrated GPU called HD510. Meanwhile, the newer G4600 is a dual-core with hyper-threading, which means that every physical core is divided in two logical cores. Also, it runs at 3.6 GHz, so it has a faster clock speed, and is equipped with a better GPU called HD630. Besides these three major differences, the processors are basically identical. This G4600 cost me €63.5 on Amazon. The CPU was brand new, but the box was opened, so it was listed as an used item and at a slightly lower price than the others. Let's install it into our system and load some benchmarks. I have used Geekbench to see the difference in raw CPU performance and superposition to have a look at the GPU. The Geekbench single-core scores were not much different, with just a little bit less than 200 points of difference between the two processors, but in the multi-core test, the G4600 triumphed with a score more than 1650 points ahead from the G4400. That is surely because of hyper-threading, which is a beautiful thing to have in these cheap Pentiums, because you get more power and value for your money. On superposition, the HD630 of the G4600 was able to reach scores as high as 1732 points at 720p low settings, 1047 points at 1080p low, and 537 points at 1080p medium, staying ahead of the older and slower HD510 by a significant bit in every test. This means that your GPU experience will surely benefit from this upgrade. Not a surprise at all, actually. What is my verdict then? Well, I was looking for a way to effectively increase multi-core performance, and now my system is 23% faster, which I guess can be considered a good result. This cheap upgrade is totally worth it if you need more performance for a very tiny amount of money, and also don't disdain a slightly better integrated GPU. However, if you're looking for a CPU with a noticeably better single-core performance as well, and don't mind spending a little extra of course, you could grab a Core i3 instead and still get the job done. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff, and remember to stay frugal.